Welcome back. So I'm in the home stretch here right now, and I'm cutting crown to fit in this area up here, and I got a ladder in the way, but this would be part of it all the way around on this wall here, up here, and up here. And I got another 45-degree cut, or 45-degree wall, mini wall here to contend with. And let me see if I can get a better shot of that. The ladder's sort of in the way there, but you can see it's 45 degrees. And ran into a little problem here with this. I had to redo this segment because my camera drifted off the area I was filming, so I just spliced this in. The problem here that I had is that this ceiling, this little ceiling here is not at the same height as this. Okay, so when I join these two angles here, they wouldn't meet, and I would have had to cut a compound miter to make them meet properly. But what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called cheating, and we're going to cheat this in place. And so what I did was I prefabbed over here, and now my solution to the problem I'm having right now with that 45-degree bend is that I prefabbed. Sometimes you have to do this, you have to prefab the angles, because what I'm going to do is force this into place by a method they call cheating. And cheating is when, let me get this camera back here a little bit. When you take trim, well, that did that. When you take trim and you bend it, okay? I twist it and bend it into place. And in order to do that, you have to pre-glue the miters, and that I did right here. And I just had one fall off right in front of the camera. I'll have to re-glue this end, but once it's glued in place and it's allowed to dry, it'll be stiff enough to put up there and position it in place and take out the irregularities, or how shall I say it? It won't take out the irregularities, but it will conform to most of the irregularities, and whatever's left after that will have to be caulked in. Okay, welcome back. I'm ready to glue up that one piece. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to get on camera because of where it is. It's really in a bad place to set up the tripod, but I'll give it a shot. Right now what I'm going to do is glue it up, or put some ribbons of glue on the wall. And then we'll begin from there. Okay, we're going to try to position the piece up there now. Didn't have this much trouble the last time getting it up here. I don't understand what the hell is going on here. Why I'm having so much trouble getting it up here. see the one fit. There it is. Just me, I guess. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Now, I don't know how much of this you can see down there, but it's in the corner, and this is the corner that I had problems with before. I'm just going to use a pin again to hold it in place before I force the other side into place. Tiny little gap here up on the top, but that's because, like I said, this thing is not even. The ceiling here is not even. So, a little gap over here too. Try to get it up. Just gotta get that corner over here. Push it up to the ceiling. Let's see if I can move the camera. I have a set of spy glasses, from eBay that record video, and I tried it one time, and doesn't make very good video. So I'm back to using the camera. If it did make good video, it'd be ideal for shooting these scenes like this, but unfortunately it didn't make very good video. So I got to reposition the ladder here. It's that very corner. You can't see it. Likely you can't see it, but there's a gap between the molding and the ceiling. I've already pushed it in place. It was much wider than that before, but it's still got about an eighth, quarter of an inch away from the ceiling, so you gotta make sure I get a pin in there or something to hold it while the glue's drying right here. Right here. Okay, that'll hold it. Okay, well the seams look good. We just gotta let it set up. Alright. And you saw me before making a piece with a double cope on it, and this is why, because I didn't want to, the piece we just put up there, I didn't want to have to deal with an inside corner and a cope on the other end. Too critical, length would be too critical and that kind of thing. So what I opted to do is make that a butt cut. And I also have this one here, which is a butt cut. And that'll have a cope on it and another butt cut to here. So this wall will have a cope on that end and a cope on that end. And that's why I did that double cope So I've got two more pieces to go, and I'll be done with this. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up now, this video. These pieces aren't glued in yet. This one and this one, they're just held up there through friction. But this is the piece that had the double cope on it. You can see how tightly it fits. No caulking necessary at all. And this has got a tiny little gap on it, and that's because it's not pushed to the ceiling. Other than that, it fits fine. And tomorrow, when I'm not so burnt out, I will glue it up. This stuff here is already glued. I think you saw that in a previous video or a previous shot. So all I got to do is remove these two pieces here and glue them up, and I'll do that tomorrow because it's late and I want to go to bed. So that's the end of this video series. Good luck with your project.